Hi guys, Alex Peak Performance Reviews. Welcome to another vlog and welcome to, again, another bit of a different one. Yeah, it's just a summarisation of my 2020 and the channel's 2020. I have got some notes, so I will grab them from time to time. But yeah, more than anything, I wanted to say for everyone watching, for all the subscribers that are watching, thank you kind of so much for supporting Peak Performance Reviews in 2020. We're going to try and get more on the merch front, so jackets, t-shirts, etc. in 2021, and try and have a web shop or something open for people to buy them as we're growing. Summarisation, basic synopsis of 2020. A bit like the year, it's been pretty poor. Weirdly, everything has been much of a muchness or decent or increased a little bit. Subscribers, not much really. We're not growing the way we wanted to, but then with 2020, it's kind of no surprise. So we're still growing, but we're not growing anywhere near as much as we hoped. But 2020 has put paid to that. I mean, I've had very little car reviews for the obvious reasons, but they will be coming back in 2021. So yeah, fingers crossed. Lots of good things happening on the channel. Supra is back in my possession, and it means there's going to be some big, proper, in-depth build videos coming as we build the bottom end and then put everything together, get the car back out and dynoed. Hopefully ready for Terminal Velocity half-mile event in March. So yeah, keep an eye on the channel for build videos, interesting build videos on that big power Supra that we're trying to achieve around 1,000 to 1,100-ish brake horsepower. The built motor is going to be good for about 2,000 horsepower. I kid you not. I'll tell you more in the coming videos. It's going to be good. But yeah, 2020 has been a really funny year. If it's affected you in any bad way, I'm sorry to hear that, guys. But yeah, let's be positive for 2021 and let's hope that it's going to be a much better year. I've actually got more female viewership in 2020, which is always good. I actually really encourage that. I think with what with motorsport, on the up for females in motorsport, women in motorsport, it's great. So it's nice to see female viewership and it's slowly rising. Obviously, there's way more male viewership than there is female, but it's good to see that I'm getting female viewership. So that's great. Other than that, yeah, viewership in general has really risen. We had 300,000 views in 2020, which is really good for 1 year. It was up about, I think, 25%. So that's good considering it was a really poor year. Subs not so good, but okay, still decent. But I want 2021 to be much better. But like I say, when car reviews come back in, that will be not too much of a problem, I hope. So thank you just all for subscribing and watching our videos and liking and commenting. If you don't do that and you do watch the videos, please like and comment and interact with us, because it's lovely. I reply to every single video and I love it. So yeah, please do that because it's really good and I do like that and it's nice for us. So yeah, before we go on any further, yeah, like I say, build videos are going to be coming, more FK8 videos as we kind of slowly evolve that car and modify that car a little bit. Obviously the Supra's going to be heavily modified and there's going to be lots of car reviews as well in 2021. Before we go further, I must thank all of my sponsors. Obviously, as you all know, and if you didn't, I personally race. We have our own team, Peak Performance Reviews racing team, in the Enduro KA Championship. If you haven't checked that out, check out the videos. I'll ping one up there for you and follow our series and our racing in that. It sounds like a bit of a joke, but it isn't. It's motorsport. It's really I don't want to say, I was about to say fast, but it's not really fast. But it's surprising actually how well they take a corner. Fully caged, prepped and race ready. Enduro K Championships, really good fun championship to be involved in. Normally 3, 4, 5 of us in the car, and I'll talk about that in a moment as well. So because we've been involved in racing, a lot of the time we need sponsors. Also sometimes as a channel or in racing, we require sponsorship to try to do good things and make content better for you guys, or just to simply allow us to race. Racing, if you don't know, is very expensive. Even at the low end, like what we do, it is expensive to go racing. So Without sponsors, it's often very, very hard for us to do. So I'm going to thank our sponsors. I'm going to really give them a little summarisation of what they do as well. So massive thank you to Burton Power. They've been there from the start for us. They're normally a mainly Ford-based modification, even OEM parts as well, company who do lots of parts. Anything you can think of, especially classics, Ford related. Typically they do everything from carbs to injectors to chassis parts, everything. If you don't know who Burton Power is, go and check them out. I'm going to put links in the bio to every single one of these guys to check them out. Hawk Motorsport, been there pretty much from the start for us. Richard, always ask for Richard, and the guys at Hawk Motorsport are amazing. Small little kind of family run company that do lots of motorsport typically related products. They're brilliant with Syvecs. If you're looking to get a really good Syvecs standalone ECU like we've got, all of our Syvecs goodies have come from Hawk Motorsport, as well as they're brilliant with lightweight batteries. They've got some incredible LiPo batteries, which are one of the best modifications you can do to a car. Quite not expensive, not much more than the normal battery, and literally you're talking 1 to 3 kilograms for a battery. So if you want to increase the performance, acceleration, and brake performance, the efficiency, and the handling, and how fast a car is, you get weight out of a car. Now, with these batteries, sometimes you can remove 10 kilograms out of weight, sometimes 15. So hit them up for those batteries as well. Hawk Motorsport, like I say, links in the bio for that. Brilliant company, superb. Full Throttle Performance, obviously reasons. They've done loads of work on the Supra. They're amazing for fabrication, things like custom intercoolers, custom exhaust manifolds, stage 1, stage 2 remaps, really, really good with that. In general, big builds as well. They've got some really amazing built blocks going on some Supras right now. Ours, one of the owners, or the owner, his Supra is an absolute beast. If you haven't seen that, you need to check out Full Throttle Performance. They're amazing. So thank the guys there as well. Links in the bio again. DMB, who are DMB Graphics, have done all of our graphics throughout the year. Decals, graphics, wraps, you name it, DMB are the guys. Check them out as well. Cam Auto Developments. All of our fueling products like braided brake lines, fittings have come from Cam Auto Development. They're really good for oil and fluids as well, but really good on the, like I say, fittings and fit-ins and Goodrich fit-ins and all that kind of stuff. They can do assembly work on that, as well as fire suppression, refills and fire suppression goodies, and loads of other stuff. Again, check them out. Really, really good company, and they're brilliant to deal with as well. Bottled Bartender came on quite late actually in 2020. Great guys. Actually a relation of mine who kind of created this company. They basically do cocktails in a bottle, pre-done for you with really good ingredients, quality ingredients, and really, really nice. Not like the generic kind of universal stuff you buy in your supermarkets. They really are lovely, nice little alcoholic beverages. So check them out as well. Bottled Bartender. Avelair Compressors, my kind of second job, I say, and has always been with Avelair Compressors. I don't talk about them enough actually, but they've been on board from day one. Basically industrial screw compressors or compressors, anything compressed air related, parts, products, airlines, etc., pipe work, compressors, they do. So check them out as well. Absolute Alignment. The guy, Chris and the guys there have been involved with the channel for a couple of years. Basically, as you'd expect, they do special alignment, so racy good alignment or standard alignment with the absolute best equipment in the UK. So check those guys out as well. They've been on board for a couple of years and they're brilliant. And I don't think there's a company really that does what they do better in the whole of the UK. And well, they set up some of the touring cars, and I don't need to say no more. So there you go. Check them out. Absolute Alignment. Essex and Kent Motorsport. The guys there have done loads of work on our K8. The vast majority on our K8. I do a lot of stuff as well. The really more complex stuff that needs to be done properly with the right bits of equipment. Essex and Kent Motorsport. You'll know them from Lewis Kent, who's one of my teammates. who is TCR UK champion. So they basically, Lee and the guys there, they know what they're doing. Well, at the end of the day, you win a TCR UK championship, being a small little team against some of the bigger teams. You're doing something right. So those guys, check them out as well. They're awesome. Loads of things coming from them this year. I think they're going for a 3-team TCR team this year. I think maybe in Worlds, maybe in UK. We don't know yet. I don't even know. So yeah, keep an eye on Essex and Kent Motorsport. Brilliant. Corbeau seats, from day dot of us being racing, they provided us with a really good deal on the Corbeau seats. Beautiful. I mean, we sit in those cars sometimes for 2-3 hours. No discomfort in my back or anything like that. Corbeau seats are amazing. UK company as well now, made and manufactured here in the UK. Superb, beautiful seats. Again, all of these companies, guys, let them know that Peak Performance Reviews sent you, Alex at Peak Performance Reviews sent you, and they'll look after you and make sure that they get you some of the best prices in the UK at any time. So make sure you do that. Also, quick thanks to all of our drivers who have been involved this year. Massive thanks actually should go out to Charles Boniface. Follow him, again, links in the bio. Brilliant driver, now does driver coaching as an ARDS instructor. Charles has been with us for a couple of years. He's a brilliant driver, available for drives and tuition, and he is one of the best drivers I've ever worked alongside. Very meticulous, very professional, and seriously quick. Naturally seriously quick, but also just wants to learn and continue to find every bit of tenth you can get out of that circuit and car. He is brilliant, and I want to give massive thank you to him because he's basically been on board with us. He's trusted us, and been with us the whole time, and he pays for a seat. So yeah, great to have him back actually for 2021 confirmed. Charles Boniface, thanks for being around, mate. Lewis Kent, obviously I mentioned before, he's one of our drivers. I'm not sure whether he's going to be busy, he is, so I'm not sure whether he'll be back, but we hope maybe for a round or two. Ollie Turner, massive other driver, up and coming driver. We don't know what he's going in next year, but we've seen him maybe testing a few things, so something good's going to be happening with Ollie Turner, and mark my words, he's a brilliant, amazing driver. Again, every single person that's been in our seat is incredible, and for the Lewis Kent and Ollie, their ages, they're just ridiculous. Their standard of driving is unbelievable. So Ollie Turner, follow Ollie Turner Racing. Again, I'm going to give you links in the bio for everything, guys. And then we've had Petrol Ped, obviously. Big thanks and shout out to him. He didn't race this year. He was almost going to race with us one year. Possible that he might race with us again in the coming years. Other than that, obviously we had Josh Law as well, who raced with us. Josh Law Racing, check him out. Again, also ARDS instructor. Amazing driver, done a great job in every round that he raced in. And unfortunately, we just didn't have the luck and didn't have that podium that we've been wanting. So 2021, we're coming for you. Maybe a few things coming that we will keep quiet for now, but watch out on the channel for that. Other than that, I want to say massive thank you to the people that have helped us throughout the year. My other half, obviously, for putting up with me and in general being amazing, always been there for me. Joe, who's also a marshal. Joe, you know who you are. Thank you, mate. Been just, I don't know how we can do stuff without you and a lot of the other people I'm listing. Just unbelievable. Shannon, Neil, Caroline, and James as well. James, you've been there from the start. Thank you so much for. Yeah, I say about me putting up, people putting up with me. All of anyone who works with me will know that I get pent up and I'm in the zone when you see me racing and in the paddocks. I can be a grumpy mofo, and it's just how it is. And so thank you all for putting up with me, definitely. Other than that, guys, that really is pretty much it. Just thank you so much for being along with us for the ride, staying with us, watching this video to maybe the end. And yeah, it's been a crappy year for most of us, let's be honest. Some good things still happen. Obviously, they still happen, It's not all doom and gloom. You just got to get your head down, enjoy yourself while we're here, and just stay together and kind of, pick people up when they're down. And it's been a funny year. Let's hope that 2021 is a much better year it'll be hard for it not to be, because 2020 was pretty awful in general, and I'm sure everyone will agree. Let's hope that racing gets back, car reviews get back, and just life gets back to normal, or close as we can. Guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, like, share, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you again on the next one. Happy New Year, happy 2021. See you soon.